about maybe the pace between the spring and the fall and getting into playing football gameplay shape?
I mean, it's a lot faster now. The spring kind of like introduced like what we're doing. And now that we're in the camp time, it feels like we kind of know what we're doing. It's more like reviewing and polishing. I think that's what's going to make us a great team now. At this stage of month out from the first game or so, a few days, couple days or whatnot. So it kind of like, as a team, it's good to be polishing and not learning. So I mean, we're still learning as we're going, but it's more of like we can move a lot faster. The coaches can teach a lot faster. We don't have to slow down as much as we did in the spring.
A lot of that has to do with the experienced offensive line, or the deep offensive line too. How are they looking for you?
Oh, they're looking tremendous. All summer they work hard. At the end of the summer, shout out to them. I think they ended up being the best unit of the summer. So that means a lot. The defensive line also competed with them, so they kind of made them better. We got good players on both sides. So iron sharpens iron. I feel like the offensive line got the defensive line better, and the defensive line has definitely got the offensive line better. So we're looking pretty good in the trenches.
How have you built your chemistry with the other guys at the running back group?
Oh man, it's tremendous. Like I said, when you come in and you playing in a position, especially when you're coming from another school or when you're just coming in as a freshman or whatnot, it's always good. It feels good when you have chemistry with your teammates. Like we talked about in the meetings the other day, your position group is almost like your immediate family. That's who you spend the most time with. So when you're around guys that it's fun to be around. You feel like brothers. Y'all teach each other. There's no hatred or anything in it. It's made football a lot funner. You can learn a lot better. You compete a lot more. That's what we're taking about unit pride.
Do you feel like you have fully adjusted to FAU after transferring from Purdue?
Oh yeah, that didn't take long at all. Just coming out here with the guys on the team. We got great guys on the team. When I came in, you have to kind of earn your way in, and once you earn your way in, these guys treat you like family. Like I said, we always, we're around each other every day, so you kind of learn them more. They kind of took me in, and I kind of accepted them too. So it's way better now. I feel like I've been here for years.
What part of your game has significantly improved since coming to FAU?
So over the summer, like I said, I'm an older guy now, so it's kind of like polishing. You can never be perfect at anything. There's always room to improve, always room to get better. We took time and we looked back at the spring football tape and kind of just seeing, okay, yeah, we had a good spring, but we could do this better, we could do that better. Just with us, it's just with me, just learning more, especially like the offensive side of the football, meaning learning other positions, understanding, okay, not only is it just about what I have to do. Okay, I want to know what the receivers got. I want to know what the quarterback's thinking right here. Just obviously just learning more about football from different perspectives.
What is one thing you are trying to improve your game on during camp?
During camp, I would say like I said, just polishing everything. I don't want to go into camp, focusing on one thing to do better at. I want to improve everything with my game. So if it's just pass blocking, catching balls, like I said, runs, open field moves, like everything. That's the most important thing to me. You kind of use the spring and your summertime to kind of, okay, I need to work on these. But once camp starts, you got to polish everything. You don't want to just focus on one thing. You want to polish everything.
What have you liked from the other guys at the running back group so far, like McCammon, Mobley, Xavier Terrell, everybody else in that group?
Oh, yeah. Of course, Larry. We got a great group. Larry, Zoo, even the young guy, Xavier. Xavier Terrell, he's definitely looking pretty good. He's showing up, showing out. So I'm proud of him. It's just always good to see a young guy come in and ball. It almost, always reminds you of yourself, when you was hungry. He's one of those guys that's doing everything right. He pays attention and he asks questions. So not even just from the coaches. He asked questions from me, Larry, Zoof, and the guys that's been here. And I think that's what's going to make him a good player in the future.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Thank you. Things and how if they've slowed down for you in camp as opposed to previous years when you were just coming into the game. You're a veteran here, and how is camp going for you?
Right now, camp going great for me right now, and it has slowed down for me, as in reading my keys, seeing the whole field, seeing where the dividers are, their splits to see what routes they run. Is way slower than when I got here, my freshman year, sophomore year, and then my junior year, just watching and like learning, like teaching, getting coached from the older girls when I was younger, and they just showing me, learning, and then like now I'm doing what I'm doing is what they taught me. So I'm teaching it to the young guys, how they doing now. They how you said, they getting way better. Cause when I was a freshman, I didn't like how they was now.
Do you like that competition, pushing you from behind?
Oh yes, every day we compete against each other. Like us as a group right now, we don't care who's the first string, who goes out first, who got second, who got third. We all compete because we don't care, because we know that we all gonna push each other to the limit. To where nobody gonna get pushed and nobody gonna tap out. And when it comes to any game, anybody can hop out there.
What's the biggest difference you have seen from yourself and the other cornerbacks from spring practice to now?
For spring practice, we didn't. So spring, we had to get used to the plays. Nobody knew the plays. There was a new defensive coordinator, and also like learning how they work things and how they want us to work. Like before then, we didn't really run to the ball as much. Like my old DC, we didn't really run to the ball. But this DC and this head coach, he's like pushing it no matter what, like effort, because effort is everything. So from now and to then, like we running way more to the ball. The DBs, backside corners, and safeties, they running way harder to the ball to get to the ball. We want everybody in the picture. So when we watch film, everybody's in the picture, and so it translates to the game.
How much has Coach Brandon Harris helped you guys develop your games and paying attention to detail on where you position yourself and when to run downfield to stop plays from happening?
Oh, a lot. He helps us a lot. Like really did a lot. Like no matter what, like we could watch film on this, but we could take time and watch film, and like we'll literally like coach each other up, and he'll coach us up on every corner, every like little thing that's missing, and it really pays, like it really takes from the film onto the field, and we really see it now way more and way easier.
What differences do you notice between Coach Herman and the previous coaching staff?
Let's not do that one. Can you just talk about some of the new things that are in the program that you really like and is helping?
Oh, okay. So new things that we got going on is like leadership. We got more leadership groups, and we doing more player-led things to bring the whole team together so that everybody knows everybody. We could be a whole family and be together. Like the receivers could be my cousin, but the corners and DBs are my brothers. The receivers could be my cousins, nephews, all that. But we was finding ways, like he's finding ways to bring the whole team together so we'd be as one.
During one of the drills, you guys practiced an in-game situation where you would be running downfield to rip the ball from the opposing receiver's hands. How important is it to like know when to time that run and when to time the ripping of the ball through the opposing receiver's hands?
So on that drill, what we do is we pay attention to their eyes and their hands. So when their hands go up and their eyes look back, that's when we throw our hands in. But we on that drill, we have to be patient and we can't panic, because that's what most corners do. When they get beat, they panic. So on that drill, that teaches us to be patient, wait till his hands go up, and when his hands go up, punch through. Don't go weak, don't go soft, like punch through.
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Thank you much. Appreciate it.